Well. Ooh. Hey guys, you alright? Oh, I was terrified for my life then. In the end, that walk turned out to be an awful lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I only really planned to be out for, 3k, something like that. Ended up being probably around, it was 3k. Hang on, I think there's a bit of shit in there. It was about 3k, but it was actually closer to so like 6k after everything was all sort of said and done, which was totally fine. It's not a bad walk. It's not like I don't spend a lot of time walking, so just was a bit unprepared for it to be just that long. And then obviously when I got to the actual the trailhead, like obviously where the lake and everything was, Pedden Lake it was called, I ended up chatting to a couple there for about probably about an hour. So obviously I didn't really get any footage then because obviously I was busy chatting. So I went and did the hike. The hike was great fun. Very much enjoyed the hike, but it was horrifically hot. It was probably about 25, 26 degrees, and there was just no shade at all. So it was all like just so hot. So by the time and like I said, it ended up being a lot further than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was only 3k like there and back, but no, it was like 3k there and 3k back, which is not a problem. I'm totally more than capable of walking about 3 miles, 3-4 miles. Not a problem at all. But not particularly in jeans, trainers, and up and over quite a lot of rocky terrain. I was sort of a little bit underprepared for that. Long story short, I survived, but when I got back, I was absolutely dead to the world. I was so tired. I'm going to take this with me. I was so tired that I pretty much just got in and jumped in a pool. So the Potholes Park, which is where I went to, they have a load of like slow moving rivers. Well, they have like one big slow moving river, right? And in the river they've got like several kind of like areas of just pools of water, and I decided to go and have a little cool down after that walk because it's just so hot and sweaty. And then pretty much after that, so I went to get some pizza from the pizza place over in Shirley, which was delectable. Stoked Pizza it's called, if you want to check it out if you're in the area. And then pretty much I decided to then head over to where I am now, which is Port Renfrew. But like I said, I didn't record very much because I was so tired. Sort of wasn't really in a recording and talking mood. But not the end of the world, because we made it. And the only place that I could find that had any space for me was this place, which is called Handsome Dan's holiday cottage rental thing. Probably not holiday cottage rental thing, but it's called Handsome Dan's, and so I did that, and we ended up hanging out over here. But it was like $300 for the night. But mind you, it's a properly nice holiday cottage. Actually, I'll show you in just a second. But it was absolutely glorious last night, and obviously, sort of figured after the heat of yesterday, the hiking of yesterday, which again I sort of feel like I'm overplaying it a little bit, but it was very, very hot. But after all that yesterday, I kind of decided that actually I would appreciate having a bed to sleep in. Not only would I appreciate having a bed to sleep in, but somewhere with a shower sounds quite nice. And actually, to be fair, somewhere with a bit of electricity, because whilst I remembered to bring my portable power bank thing to charge my phone, it's one of those ones where Seems that everything in the last sort of few years has gone to USB-C, and unfortunately that one's still a micro USB, so it didn't bring in any charging cables to actually charge the fucking thing. So I got one phone charge out of it, and that was pretty much it. Which was a bit less than ideal, but you know, we'll move past it because it's not like I spend a lot of time in the car anyway. So let me just grab up the rest of my shit. So there you go. Nice little cabin-y thing. Nice decking. I've got some a fire pit which I didn't use because obviously it's only here tonight. Nice barbecue, coffee drinking area, and there you come in, and it's just like proper little cottage kind of situation. And then here's the bedroom, which was just, again, I can't really see. There you go. Yeah, this camera's still set up for outside modes. The exposure's set really low because it's really bright. And obviously, yeah, bathroom and everything. But yeah, how nice is this? That's a TV and all that in there. Really, really lovely, actually. So yeah, and not too bad for $300. Not too bad, I don't think. So anyway, I'm gonna grab my coffee in my nice Yeti, and then I'm going to make a move, probably into town, maybe find some breakfast, something to eat, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But cool. All right, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so right, checked out. That's all cool. Got a coffee and everything on the go. We are currently on the way down to Botanical Beach. I kind of figured I would like something to eat, really, but yeah, you know, I've got some bananas. So I sort of figured I would have some bananas. I think where the fuck I need to go. This way, I think. So yeah, so off to the Botanical Beach, have a little walk around there, see what's going on there, and then I think we're going to head back via, head sort of back out to Duncan, but via Chin Beach, because apparently there's whales and things there, so we're going to go and see some whales, and hopefully, I'm feeling a lot more well rested today, so hopefully get a little more footage for you guys, because like I said yesterday, I was sort of pretty tired by the end of it. I just sort of wanted to go to bed and go to sleep. I pretty much got in, had like 3 cups of tea, some instant noodles, and I watched a film and kind of dozed off in front of the TV. So you know, it's a crazy life that I lead. But anyway, yeah, so that's the plan. We're about 2 miles away, so we'll be there momentarily, and then we'll yeah, have a little bimble around, see if we can see anything cool. Well, true to fashion, we are now currently on the way down to Botanical Beach with our coffee, because you know, sometimes it's just better to enjoy these things. And the trail actually doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It's only 1 kilometre. Famous last words. Oh, there's a dog coming. Hey guys, you right? Hey. Hiya. That's fixing up to be quite a nice day actually today. So, yeah, we can't really complain with that, can we? To be fair, if it wasn't for all the pines and everything here, this would remind me quite a lot of Wales. Ooh. We haven't seen a bear yet, so, you know, maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hey guys, you alright? Sorry. Cool. Oh, look at that. Well, that is us back to the car. Well, almost back to the car. Oh, there's a nice little contingent of BMWs in a KTM. Very cool. A lot of bikers here, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, so back to the car. Head back over to Port Renfrew. Try and find some food, because I am hungry. I've only had a banana today and my cup of coffee. That was probably one of the nicest coffees I've ever had in my life. Also, this might just be a tell, but why is everyone else, apart from that one guy, seems to be a bit of a social faux pas if you reverse in, or maybe I can just drive. Maybe some of these guys can't. He says. But yeah, so back to the oh, he can drive. He says. Goes in to get into the wrong side of the car again. But anyway, yeah, go grab myself some food because I am hungry, and also it's starting to heat up a little bit out here. And I would rather not be around for when it gets properly hot, because that is never pleasant. Right, let's plug the phone in, and then yeah, on the way to get some food. That'll be the plan. So I'll see you all in a bit. Well, we have just conquered some breakfast at a breakfast bunwich. It's basically a burger, but with breakfast stuff in it. So like sausage, bacon, eggs, which was quite nice actually. Stopped in for a coffee as well and a cinnamon roll because I fucking love cinnamon rolls. And I could do with a bit of extra kick. And we are now currently driving through the interior to get to Duncan. I'm going to go via Lake Cowichan, I think. So we might stop off there and have a quick explore. And that's pretty much the plan. And then yeah, we'll go and have a little bit more of a scout. God, the roads are a bit bumpy. So yeah, that is the plan. The driving here is pretty spectacular. It's just all one huge great big forest, isn't it? Like huge great big forest with bears. But anyway, I'll show you some footage of that, and then I'll check back in when we stop next. just up here at a memorial. Just saw loads of decorations and things, decided to stop and have a pull over because I could do with a break. It's too much stuff. You know those clicking birds I was talking about the other day? Probably a bit uncouth to film their stuff, so check this out. Absolutely glorious. You see all the tyre tracks. These guys apparently were petrol heads. So this is now which is quite nice actually. That's a hummingbird. This is now a car meet place, which is, to be fair, actually really quite nice. You know, is this an older? Yeah, it is an older. Do you know, so one thing is also really weird. So the wildlife here is spectacular, by the way. So far I've seen a jay, which apparently is Canada's national bird, a jay, and a deer, along with quite a few birds. I've just seen a hummingbird, which again is a bit nuts because obviously we don't really get hummingbirds, well that I'm aware of in the UK. But bright green, like luminescent green, you know. So, but anyway, we'll carry on moving forward. But thank you. I can't remember. It was Dick Artaud, I think was their last name. Derek and the other one. But thank you for letting me use your spot, guys. Anyway, back to driving. Well, we've made it to Lake Cowichan, although it is absolutely heaving. So many fucking people here. I'm probably, to be fair, going to finish my coffee and then just fuck off, I think. But this place is just surreal. It's like, you know, you've just kind of got like small town thing going on here, and then, you know, mountains. Really cool. And then over here obviously you've got the actual like river, which apparently has trout in it, I think was what they were saying, excuse me. But as you can see, heaving, but very pretty nonetheless. So we're gonna probably have a scout round around this corner. I've left my car in a Tim Hortons parking lot, then it's rubbing off on me, the local culture. I've left it in a car park, so I'm probably going to head round the corner here and then probably get back to the car, because I've got to get to Duncan and I've still got about an hour or so to go, I reckon, before I get there. So, and it's also too hot to be alive out here. It's like the kind of heat, like you step outside and it just hits you like a freight train. Got some cool water features and shit here, along with whatever this is. Oh, it's a warm water. Oh, sorry guys. didn't know that was that, but that's what that was. But anyway, let's head up this way. God, it really is very fucking hot. It really is very hot. Anyway, let's get some steps in. Well, hello. We have just got to the motel for tonight, which is the Falcon Nest in Duncan. So cool. To be fair, it is 5 o'clock. Ooh, so I'm probably gonna chill out and do some video editing, I think, because I'm not actually done any yet. And it's starting to take the piss. So I'm probably going to do that before I get ready to go out and get some food. I'm probably going to go for a Wendy's. I should actually apologise to everyone because I completely goosed on the going to Chin Beach and seeing the whales. I completely forgot that's what I was going to go and do. So in the end, I had such a nice time at Botanical Bay that I didn't end up actually doing that. I just sort of got in, got back to the car, so pulled over, got myself a coffee and a cinnamon bun. I mean, the cinnamon buns are incredible. It was huge, it's almost as big as my head, and I, for the first time in 25 years, had just like cake all around my face. That was how good it was. So yeah, so we didn't end up doing that, which yeah, is a shame, but I mean, I'll be back, so I'll go and do it then. But anyway, yeah, so we got back here, just been and done some washing, because I ran out of pants, which is never a good place to be. So yeah, so probably gonna take it a bit chill this afternoon. The heat it's stepped up a lot. Actually, it was about 21 degrees for the first couple of days, and now it's close to 30. So it's been properly hot. Very kind of humid and sticky, and there's just absolutely no escape from the sun either. So yeah, it's been properly hot. So I've been excuse me, trying to dodge the sun as best as I can, because I'm not very good in the heat. So but anyway, yeah, so that's the plan. So that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully we'll head out for a Wendy's later on, and it will be lovely. That was always a pizza place, but anyway, I'm gonna crack on and do that. So I guess I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Well, good afternoon, everyone. So yeah, I didn't go to Wendy's. I'm following my my skill so far of saying that I'm going to go and do something and then just fucking it all off halfway through and doing something else. So I didn't go for a Wendy's because I realised that the Wendy's just does fast food, like burgers and chips and all that, and not like the pub type burger and chips, just literally like a burger and then fries. And to be fair, I wasn't really in the mood for that. I kind of wanted some like actual like food. So yeah, it turns out it was right next to a Boston Pizza, which was actually really quite nice. So I had that instead. To be fair, it was really good. Although I had what did I have? I had buffalo chicken macaroni cheese, which they had put a literal metric fuck ton of cheese in. So there is a very good chance I'm going to shit myself into next week tonight. But we will be fine, I'm sure. So yeah, that's pretty much me done for today, really. It's currently about 10:30, coming up 11 o'clock, I think it is. So I'm probably going to sign off and go to bed. Got a sort of a long-ish day tomorrow. The Logging Museum in Duncan opens at 10. So I'm going to probably scoot round and have a look at some of they've got some truck dealerships like right round the corner. So I might go and have a look at some of the trucks, because that would be pretty interesting. And then yeah, it'll be 100 acres this Logging Museum is. So that'll be probably most of the day. But either way, will be kind of cool to go and do. So yeah, that's the plan. So anyway, yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna sign off, and then yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, but you might not see me until the next one. If you watch the next one, watch the next one. Anyway, just a bit, guys. Bye.